Hey, it's Ritzy Roy. I'm trying something new. I'm experimenting with the with making videos on League. We haven't done this yet at all. This was a Smolder game that I got in draft. Hold on, I'm trying to learn how to work the League spectator. There we go. This was a draft Smolder game where I ended up getting like 400 stacks. I think I played like about 2 games today. I had a Yasuo game and a Smolder game. The Yasuo game we kind of just really didn't do much. There wasn't too much action. The Smolder game was looking like it was gonna be the same thing, but like about halfway through, I ended up getting fed and we get some stacks. So this is probably the game I'm gonna upload for today. It's the more eventful game. We won both of them, but this one was a lot more stuff happened. Last one, I'm gonna be honest, I just had the better team and I kind of just won by existing. This game we had a little more impact and influence, so I'm more willing to show this one off. I'm doing what we did for Unite, where like I just let me this. There we go. Where I just show, I'm just gonna like do post game commentary instead of like playing the game and recording it. I'm just testing it. For now, this is what I'm gonna stick with, but I probably will switch to in-game commentary, or maybe even like live streaming the game. Just for my first video, because I was fighting. I spent an hour fighting League of Resolution. Apparently, if you full screen this game and try and like run it in OBS, there's, I don't know, on my setup there's like 1,000 bugs I was running into while doing that. I still have this one really annoying bug. I don't know if you can see my cursor, but like my mini map is broken. I don't know how to fix it. Like the can I move it? No, it's not letting me. I don't know how to move it. Oh, there, wait. Yeah, okay, I move it. It's like the image is like messed up. I don't know what that is. It's kind of annoying. I'm not really taking the first few parts of Lane too seriously, because to be honest, on Smolder, if you don't know how the character works, basically he's like an infinite scaler. You like start the game out really, really weak, but as you use your Q ability on minions, you gain something called Dragon Practice. There's increments of these Dragon Practice that like they'll like upgrade your Q and give it extra effects. The first increment will just make it so your Q does a big AoE damage. The next one will make it so it fires bolts, and then the last increment makes it so your Q burns people and it executes when they're below a certain amount of HP. Right now we're at like I'm at 17 stacks, so if I can fast forward a little bit, because early lane Smolder, not too much happens. Let me speed it up for you guys. 20, 25. We're looking for 25. Alright. Once I hit 25 stacks, I think I'm gonna hit it about now. I like click Smolder to see his stuff. There we go. We're at, okay, I'm at like 26 stacks. So next time I queue a minion, oh, my Nami went into back here. Next time I queue a minion, as you should see, like there's like there it is. There's like a little ring. That's my first, like, I guess, stage on Smolder. The kind of, I guess, like the thematic thing they were going for with this design is that you're a baby dragon, and as the game goes on, you grow to be a slightly older dragon. You're still a baby, but you're a more formidable dragon by the end of the game. Gameplay wise, though, it basically makes it so you're basically just you're really weak in the early game, but like as the game goes on, you become strong. But like at the start of the game, like against Kaisa Milio, I'm just kind of not really doing much. I saw her base there, and I just didn't even cancel it, because honestly, I just wanted to push my wave, go home, and spin my gold. I didn't really feel like canceling her base there. So this is pretty much how lane goes for like for a long time. I'm gonna fast forward because frankly Smolder gameplay is just press Q until you get strong. So let's just skip through all this. All you need to know is we're pressing on live Q and laning phase. League is a really long game, so if I'm gonna be doing like this post game commentary stuff, we do have the benefit of we can just fast forward through all the boring bits. And since I do play a lot of Smolder, our early game is going to be pretty quick. Oh, wait, I can... Hold on, I'll rewind here. We have a little Drake. Yeah, I'll show off the Drake skirmish. Okay, so we come back from base. What happens here? I think we come back from base. Drake is spawning. The spectator is so weird to use. Alright. Drake is spawning. What happens here? Oh, that's right. Yeah, Drake respawning, and then like I think our bot lane rotates to it, and we show up first and we kill their jungler. Nothing too crazy. My support went into fist bump me, and then back to the grind, back to just pressing Q on my wave for like the next 20 minutes. If you're gonna main Smolder, this is kind of just, it kind of just comes with the course. You press Q on the wave, and then you occasionally throw stuff at the enemy if they overstep. You don't want to take long trades with people like Kai'Sa, because if Kai'Sa is to all in me here, she's much stronger than me in the early game, especially since she has melee. I mean, Nami does give a little more than melee in the early, but like I am not as strong as Kai'Sa, so right now I'm just kind of playing this spectre. This thing's a control ward. These don't really exist in Unite. There's no like there's no, I guess, Unite parallel to it. Basically, think of wards like light that clear the darkness that's all around the map. Like if I let me change the fog of war for you. I'm red team, so this is my view. As red team, there's these pockets of darkness around the map, right? And these wards that we put down are like, think of them like lanterns. They clear the darkness so you can see. They're like little flashlights. A control ward is a really powerful light that makes it so if there's anyone else's lantern there, it'll immediately shut it off, and only you will be able to see. Because we both can put our lantern in the same bush, unless there's a control ward in that bush. Then the control ward will just dominate the light. It'll dominate the other lantern. The enemy had one there, so I just went to go kill it, and no one really, they didn't really stop me like they probably could have, especially given that they're low-key a tad bit stronger. Let's hold tap here. Is we can grasp our strength by doing that. Common thing in League is to press tab and see like your power skill, your power level at the moment. So we have Caulfield, 2 glowing motes and boots. She has recurve bow. Yeah, she has like better components than me. The only damaging component I have is Caulfield, which just gives you some AD and ability haste. But she has recurve bow, and I forgot it's the red thing that gives you attacks, that gives you movement speed. Basically, if that Kai'Sa was to run me down, she could kill me, but I don't think she's 100% aware of that. So, I mean, in the game, I didn't know, so I just respected her. Just I mind my space. Because again, that is the game plan as Smolder in the early. Because most people, if they all in, you can kill you. The caveat to that is that since Smolder isn't similar to other ADCs, who typically have to like shoot you for a long time to get their damage in, Smolder is, he's more of a mage. He casts his spells and then he does all his damage from that, but he can auto attack you basically. But since he is more mage-like, you have good burst. You don't have long sustained damage early on, but you can like throw all your spells at once and run away. And they're mage-like spells, so they kind of hurt. So I think around here we actually get into a fight pretty soon. Right around this time, I think I'm gonna get into a fight with Kai'Sa. A little mini skirmish, if you want to call it that. It's not really. Let's see, what time is it? Yeah, 11 minutes. So 11 minutes in, I think we get into like a small little, like this is like our first like significant trade of the lane. I get E from Nami. All right, when do we do it? So we were just talking about the fact that Smolder is a mage. I want to show off like how Smolder would like fight if we were to like actually entertain it. Okay, spacing. Here we go. Okay, so I dodge Emilio Q with my movement ability. I cast my R, and Kai'Sa low-key probably could R and kill me there. I'm just gonna walk back because I recognize that Kai'Sa has Blaziken passive, and she basically auto attacks you 4 times, and she procs those little claws down there. It'll explode for a big chunk of damage. So if you see a lot of claws on you, you need to walk away, because if she gets to proc the last, I think the 4th or 5th claw, it explodes and you lose the trait. She'll destroy you. So I see the claws on me and I just walk away. But again, that is like how a Smolder trade works. Where like you throw your little abilities. In the early game, again, you don't do like a lot of damage. But you throw out your burst like a mage would do, and then you walk away. You don't want to fight Kai'Sa for a while because she can just keep proccing those claws. There's no cooldown to her passive. I think here, what happens here? Our jungler gets invaded. He low-key gets killed. We show up. I remember this. We show up, and then I see Vi flash Qs me. Here, I'm low-key scared of getting tower dive. Kaisa goes to me. I pop the barrier. That's one of my summoner spells. Actually, I think there literally is a... I don't know if there is a barrier in Unite. Think of it like a potion in Unite, except it instead of giving you health, it just gives you a quick... It gives you a short shield. That's basically what I popped there. I shoved out my wave. Hold on. I think here, what we did, we shoved out the wave. Oh yeah, I'm expecting to die because Kai'Sa's shooting me. So I run to my wave and I try and push it. Now, this time, I wasn't 100% aware that Zed was just going to show up and low-key destroy this Kai'Sa. Like, she got melted. I was trying to shove out my waves. I was thinking like they were going to crash this thing and dive me, but luckily my mid laner's the GOAT, so we're good. After that, I'm like, okay, Kai'Sa's dead. We Q the wave, shove it out. All the while, I'm last hitting my minions with Q, because if you kill minions with Q, you get stacks. Hey, remember what I said earlier, how we have the increments? 125 is our next increment. Now we're going to get, we get little bolts. Hold on, it's so weird to control my map. Actually, I'll just click on myself. We're going to get these like little bolts that I was talking about earlier, where every time you press Q on Smolder now, it won't just be like a big circle of damage. It'll be a circle of damage that shoots mini bolts of death after them. Not our final stage, but the strong stage. Please skip past this, because I don't really do too much fighting, I think. Yeah, here I'm just stacking. I'm just stacking in lane. Quick press of the tab. And see, I have Essence Reaver and she has what's it called? Kraken Slayer. Essence Reaver basically just makes it so every time I attack, my mana gets restored. It's really strong on Smolder because I'm a mage basically. So having infinite mana and extra ability haste, which I don't know what it's called in Unite. If you can't tell from the name though, ability haste is literally just means my cooldowns are just reduced. Cooldown reduction. That probably is what it's called in Unite. But since I have Essence Reaver, I have I basically have infinite mana and my cooldowns are a lot shorter than Kai'Sa's. So as you can see, I'm using my tier 2 of my Q here to just spam out Kaisa. Because she is stronger than me in all-in fights with her Kraken Slayer, but I have superior neutral because of Essence Reaver. So my job here is just to play neutral. I just throw stuff at her, and if I feel like she's going to all-in me, I need to run away. Because again, and we're still on this stage where in an all-in, Kaisa would just dump truck. It's like she would just destroy me. She would just dump damage on my face and melt me, and I just get deleted. So for now, we just spam Qs. Okay, this is the part where I get a double kill. You'll go for a dive. I decided to take the turn for a bit because I'm the ADC and I can walk away. Then I like accidentally drop aggro. Wukong takes it, it tanks it, and it just works out for us anyways. At this point, just keep an eye on my stacks. We're at 181 stacks in 17 minutes. This is really good because we're on pace to hit 225 at a really good time. 225 is like a huge spike on Smolder because at that point you get rid of Smolder's main weakness of how he doesn't have like good consistent damage for all-ins. Once you're at 225, he burns you. So he isn't just like a burst mage anymore. He actually does like consistent like ticking damage. So if you do all-in him with the burn, you can just die. You might get burnt. Might get burnt to a crisp. It's gonna matter, I think soon we are going to go for, yeah, it's gonna matter really soon because we're gonna go for a Drake fight. This Vi goes for something random. I just spam my abilities and stack them off of it. You know, the usual Smolder thing we've been doing for the last 20 minutes. Fast forward here, just Smolder gameplay, you know, Smolder things, spamming spells, blah blah blah. We're used to it by now. I think I did use some job explaining Smolder. I didn't explain his other abilities. So we can do that while we're rotating over to our first team fight. Alright, fast forwarded a little too much. Here we go. We're going to rotate to like our first major team fight of the game. Now here is the part where all that pressing Q and playing patient should finally pay off. Because now we're at 208 stacks. We're dangerously close to the execute threshold, or the execute and a burn threshold. A team fight's gonna break out. They got big 5v5. 4v4 is gonna break out in the Dragon Pit. I'm still playing safe because they have like Vi and LeBlanc on their team, and also Mbessa. They have like a lot of targets that could potentially one-shot me from this position. Shin shows up, so I gain some confidence, and then right as Shin shows up, we end up getting to 225. We finished the fight at basically 240. Now we're strong. We're done. We're not done scaling because remember we scale infinitely, but we are done playing slow. We can play the game now. We no longer have to just like sit in side lane and just like side and just like spam Qs forever. I guess we can actually show up to stuff. However, we don't need to stop here. Smolder, like I said earlier, he is an infinite scaler, so you can keep going from this point far beyond 225. We won't get an extra ability to our Q. Our Q will just do more damage and just become, basically, it'll just become more effective. You won't get any, like, there's no extra tier after the third tier. The execute tier is like is your quote-unquote end game, but it's not really your end game. You're not really, like, I guess, an absolute 1v9 destroy the game threat until you're probably at like around 300. The game isn't like over for them until you're at 300. But we're dangerously close now. We're at 283 right now. At this point, actually, I kind of just skipped over a kill. My bad. I was not paying attention to this real quick. What happens here? Did it already happen? Where's that Mbessa? Oh yeah, I think we're side landing. I got Nami. I think we already killed her. Yeah, hold on. Might be. I was explaining his abilities. Oh yeah, we're about to show up to the side lane. Let's speed this up. All right, slow it down. Here's our encounter. We encounter their top laner. I mind my space because I'm at 225, but I'm still a squishy little ADC that can kind of just be blown up. So right now, I put a ward and a try just to anticipate the flank, because I know that if Mbessa gets behind me, I do just die. I notice that she's trying to flank me, because who wouldn't want to, you know, that is the play there. If you flank me, there's nothing I can do. I just explode. So I see why she would go for it. Once I know where she's at and I see that she's pushing the wave, I just decide to chill. Right now in a 1v1, I don't quite beat Mbessa. Like, you see this R that she does, when she can just teleport to me? If she did that while I was alone, I'm dead. I'm toast. I only like walked up to even like allow myself to be R'd because I realized that people were coming. But if nobody was near, then I was 100% willing to just sit on a tower and just press Q on the wave. Because in a 1v1, top laners will usually always be stronger than you. We press tab real quick. She's 3 and 6. Like, she isn't like super fast. She only has 2 items. I'm at 2 items. I'm about like 2.5. I have a 700 gold shutdown, so if she kills me, I'm worth a lot. So I gotta look out for that. But even though I probably have more gold than her, she's coming from top lane, and she's gonna have the XP lead. I think it kind of works like this in Pokemon Unite, where if the different lanes get different things. Bot lane gets the gold lead. You'll usually get more money for playing in bot lane, and top lane will always get more XP. Usually. Unless they're getting bodied. Unless they're getting destroyed in their lane. She is, I think, what, she level, I think she's like level 16, right? She's level 14. She's level 14. So usually the level lead would be more drastic because you get way more XP for being in top, but we're on fire. We're doing super good this game. I'm like 6-0. 6 kills in league is pretty significant. Being 6-0 with like the CS we have, it's 24 minutes and we're at like 231 CS, so we're keeping up a good pace for our farm, and we have a steady supply of stacks, so we're pretty strong enough that Mbessa can't just like run us over like she usually be able to. If you are not fed and you're side laning against the top laner as ADC, just know, realistically speaking, you could just die against most of the top laners. So don't be dumb, be smart. We're kind of a special case here because we're like super fast. She tries to go for her instant one-shot kill R again, but we do dodge it. It was a little risky of me because I could have got hit there. And Nami I saw my teammates coming, so I like walked in, but they weren't quite there yet, so I did walk in a little too early. Nami shows up to clean her up. At this point, I'm fed. Like, I'm really, really, really fed at this point. I'm no longer the weak early game Smolder. We're like 25 minutes in, and I just hit 314 stacks. I'm super fed at this point. I think we're almost at our 4th item. And from this point, like, I think we just start killing things. Like, it goes from AFK simulator. Oh, I get shut down here. Let's show this. This is important. I think this is my one death of the... This is like my one death of the game. I only die once. It's a pretty bad death, too, because I give a big shutdown to LeBlanc. In League, if you're going a long time without dying and you have a gold lead, they'll put gold on your head. So here, I confidently lane against LeBlanc. This is a bad idea. Really bad idea. Press pause, hold tab, just for you guys to see. LeBlanc is 4 and 5. She has about 180 CS, and she has 2 items. And she also has tier 3 boots. It's the mid laner. It's a mid laner specific. The bot laner specific is that I get an extra item slot. Her specific is that her boots will get like a special upgrade after she gets to a certain level or something like that. Each lane again has its like specific benefits of playing the game. Vi, I think. Hold on, let's go back. All of the death and mistakes should be showed. Because if it's a good game and I mess up, I want it to be really obvious where we made a mistake, so you guys don't do it. If I ever die in like any of these like post-commentary games, I'm gonna make sure like, yeah, I focus on the death is important. The death is as important as me getting the clips. So yeah, I face checked Vi. Vi is like Lucario with like, I guess Charizard ult. Where she can basically just teleport to you with like Lucario Q, and then this Charizard ult you. It's like a point and click suplex. If you're an ADC and then there's a Vi on your screen, you should never leave your tower. And like, if there's a Vi that's strong and she's on your screen, she'll just kill you. She can just point and click kill you, undodgeably. What happened? Shin TP's bot here. Does he kill her? Oh no, yeah, Shin TP bot. ADC Omega low kind of inted, but it's fine. We inted too. We inted by walking up to Vi. All right, speed up. I think I just farmed here. Little team fight's gonna break out. Oh yeah, that's right. We catch her on the side lane. I think here she's like, she sees Smolder. She's sitting in a bush. She's 1v5. She will die. Top laners are scary, but if you have your team with you, just go for it. Again, your weakness as ADC, as all ADC is usually, is that you're squishy. However, your damage usually is really, really good, which means that if you got bodies in front of you, if you got your team, if the boys are here, just kill them, because you can do that. If you are not like super weak and you have people to tank damage for you, you can play more aggro. You can walk up and actually do so. Just don't put yourself in danger. Because you're the easiest thing to kill, but you also can nuke everyone. You're like a super glass cannon. What's like comparable to that in like I guess in Unite, your ADCs are like the attackers in Unite. They're like exactly like it. Like ADCs are like your Cinderaces, your Pikachu. It's another attacker. It's another ADC, like Desujuwai. Like think of that, we think of ADC or bot laner. Smolder is Smolder honestly would be like right at home in Unite. For like, kind of reminds me of like concept wise. Like I kind of get like a Mewtwo Y vibe, like how he just perma skills to godhood, I guess. We're coming towards the end of the game. We're coming towards the end. Here I'm just in the home stretch, picking up my waves. I think another objective response. Well, I just one tap. Do I need to show that? I think you guys know what happened. I'll show anyways. Like, yeah, we just delete her. The dynamics are switched now. We're no longer they should fear us. Now if they see Smolder on their screen, before it's if I saw them on my screen, like I should run away, but at this point, no. If they see Smolder on their screen, they're not allowed to do this. Like LeBlanc being here, I just like walk away to like mine her abilities. But the moment LeBlanc like uses her escapes, yeah, she will just die. She'll explode. If Mbessa wants to walk up here and I'm surrounded by my teammates, she also just explode. Vi tries to do the Charizard ult thing on me, but my teammates are here, so no, you can't do that. You're not allowed. The game doesn't dictate that anymore. I'm surrounded by my teammates, and I'm really fed. This is the worst. This is your worst nightmare if you're playing this game. If there's a fed ADC and he has like a bunch of teammates to peel for him. I got a Shin, I got a Nami, and a Wukong. I got a bunch of big bodies and an Enchanter. This is terrifying. I've played against this myself. You don't want to. This is not a situation you want to be in. Especially because Smolder's late game is amongst one of the strongest in the game.
Blue team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
Oh, this isn't really important, but once you get 225, you get like a little glowing. Your like horns kind of glow. I thought that's a little cute detail for it. I believe here this is the home stretch. This is victory march, right? When the game goes on a little longer, what happened? I'm trying to remember. In my mind, I think we just ended here, but I guess not. Okay, no. Shin or Zed got killed by Kaisa back there. Okay, I back out because Zed gets killed by Kaisa. Honestly, looking back, I probably could have ended, but I think I don't go for the end because I think at this point, I kind of just wanted to see how many stacks I could get. I'm at 399 right now, so I just based. I'm being greedy here. I'm definitely being greedy. You can see from the replay timer, though, that, yeah, the game's pretty much over. They're not in a very ideal position. Quick press of the tab. What do we got? 4 items. Almost on my 5th. We're stupidly strong. Their ADC is at 3. Yeah, currently, like, looking at the tab, I think I just am the strongest thing on the map. Oh, no, we also got... Yeah, we got Wukong, too. Yeah, Wukong's really strong. At this point, though, I am the president. Like, just protect... It's protect King Smolder. Protect the president, and you win. That's kind of the... That's the macro stage of this now. Like, you just... I see my team go for things, I stay in the crowd, and then I just nuke them with my crazy amounts of damage I built up. If we're playing like a Unite game, this would probably be like... I guess Baron would be like your Rayquaza equivalent. Either Baron or Elder Dragon's like your Rayquaza or Zapdos equivalent. I guess I would compare it to Rayquaza because Rayquaza helps you score. In this game... Baron, there are no goals, but there's towers, and there's also minions. So after you kill Baron, what's going to happen is our minions, you see these guys? When I walk to my minions, I'll have this purple aura around me, and I'll spread that purple aura to my minions. I'm just going to make them like really strong. These are super minions now, super buffed Baron minions. They're also, this big guy right here will spawn if you kill the enemy crystals. Hold on, let me show you. You see, we have crystals in our base. They never touched them because this game was kind of just one-sided at the end. But if you kill the crystals, your minions will become these big chunky, beefy guys right here that can just run things over. These super minions are very, very, very deadly. They're hard to kill. What happened to you? Oh yeah, I actually almost died, but I got the Shin ulti dropped on me, and we just win. GG's. I had a lot of fun this game. This is a completely new thing. Doing like I guess league replays, but if it works out and like I don't have no issues of uploading or resolution, I might continue doing this. I'm probably gonna start streaming as well. That was my plan, was to probably stream and do like post game things like this. But yeah, this is my first league video, my first debut match. This is Ritzy Roy signing out.